What's up, guys? PKSparkxx here. Welcome to the first match of the YouTube Smash Bash. Along with me on commentary, I have SuperGirlKels.
Oh, PK, thanks for having me on this journey to the greatest online YouTube tournament ever right now on your channel. So hyped to be here.
It is going to be insane. So right now we have on screen TheJustinFlynn, TheJustinFlynn versus NumbNexus. I saw that TheJustinFlynn was going Little Mac, and I think that NumbNexus actually went Bowser, but I'm not actually sure.
Oh, Bowser? I am excited to see Bowser versus
no, Nexus went random? Or does it not show the character?
I don't think it shows. I think we actually have to start the game, so we'll see if it is Bowser in Little Mac, and if that's the case, it's gonna be pretty interesting to see what Bowser can do against Little Mac.
It is Bowser versus Little Mac. I know NumbNexus and his Bowser, and it is pretty effective. Not to mention, Bowser has an advantage over Little Mac just a little bit because of his enormous weight. Bowser does last at Little Mac's standard A, and many of Little Mac's attacks because they won't really send him that far.
Yeah, you're totally right. Bowser has not only a huge amount of weight on him to hold him down, but he's also got huge defense. He bases himself on defense because he's so slow. And because of that, look at that. Little Mac trying to get on top, falling, oh my god, with losing his KO, which he just got, and now bringing him to his second stock.
But Little Mac is not being deterred. You see, he is quickly following up with the upbeat, not letting NumbNexus breathe at all.
Nope, he's keeping Bowser in the air, and that's what you gotta do with your opponent. Try to keep him in the air as much as possible off the screen. That is the point of the game.
Right now, you see that both opponents are actually playing, trying to predict where their opponent is going to be instead of where they are.
Exactly, that's what you gotta do, especially when it comes to characters like Bowser, because Bowser is the type who will roll because of his slow speed, and just like that, Little Mac brings it back to 2 stocks, only at 18%, trying to do something right now, keeping Little Mac in the air, but now has landed.
Now you notice that Bowser and Little Mac don't seem to be pulling out any custom moves. I know there's a custom move that Bowser has where he changes his side B from a grab to a slash that can cover half to about 2/3 of the stage on Final Destination.
Oh, it's true, eh? Did he use it? I didn't even see that.
I haven't. No, he actually has the standard side B.
Right. Okay. So I want to see that. I'd be very interested.
You see that Little Mac he's playing a semi-offensive move. He's making sure he keeps Bowser off his toes, but making sure that he gives him an opening. Because you saw that he launched the counter earlier, so just in case Bowser got a little offensive and frisky just then.
Oh yeah, I think Bowser is getting a little nervous knowing that Little Mac is about to get his KO. He's going to have to watch what he's going to do, knowing that he might lose his stock right now, as I just said, now having his KO, which can be used at any time possible. With one mess up, there it is, but
see, what Jay Flynn just displayed right there with that last stock till was actually was just patience. Patience is key when it comes to Smash because it can guarantee or make you miss a stock.
Yeah, patience can either be your best friend or your worst enemy because, I mean, patience is great, but if you're too patient, you can also be very predictable on when you're going to be patient, so your opponent can react very quickly.
Precision is key.
Exactly. It's like the balance of using when to be smart, when to know when your opponent is going to be, where he's going to be, when, you know?
So right now we have this one-on-one match. Little Mac is sent flying off the stage. He does come back with the haymaker.
Coming back!
See, in situations like that, when you're caught in a situation where once you're out of you launch your smash attack, you're going to be bodied, it's better to launch it earlier than later to try and get out of it. Because if you wait until the last moment, then you're almost guaranteeing your opponent will knock you out.
Exactly.
But speaking of knockout, Bowser does launch the up B a little bit too late, and that does give Jay Flynn the first win in this 2-out-of-3 match.
Damn. That was a good performance. Poor Bowser. He played really well, though. I mean, he can still do it. You know what I mean? I mean,
he really can. Bowser is like I said, Bowser's a character that is powerful. He's heavy. He sits there. There are 3 characters that Little Mac has issues with, and it's Bowser, Ganondorf, and King Dedede, because they are the 3 fastest characters in Smash 4.
Exactly. The hardest ones to knock out and get off the stage, and they are also the most defensive characters as well, always needing to watch their back, which Little Mac always needs to approach. So it's very hard because Little Mac is such an offensive character while Bowser, King Dedede, and Ganondorf are all very defensive, watching where they're going because of their speed and their power, you know, when to use at the right time. So, I mean, Bowser can really bring this back perfectly fine with just a couple of combos. I mean, I think he can actually kill at a 60% easy from a smash.
With Little Mac, without a doubt. With Little Mac well, I mean, he's little, he's tiny. Right now, you see that the stage has been picked. NumbNexus decided to choose Final Destination, so that is what we are playing on right now. We are back with the same match we had last time. Looking for redemption, NumbNexus is. Nice and Yoda, what am I talking about here?
Yeah, exactly. I love though how his counter pick is back to Final Destination, because this is exactly what Bowser would need. Either that, or I would have actually gone for maybe a platforming stage, just because, you know, you want to get Little Mac in the air knowing he can't stay there. Giving Little Mac a lot of room is actually going to give him an advantage to run around, get back easy, and the more platform he has is actually harder for him to get back on.
Exactly. A few of the counter pick stages, for those of you guys who don't know, are Prism Tower, Arena Ferox, and Kongo Jungle. All three of those stages would have been prime selections for against Little Mac, against JFlynn for NumbNexus.
Oh yeah, but hey, I mean, if he's comfortable on Final Destination, he knows that it's gonna work for him, and that if he feels maybe he just fell and that he can still win this without it, maybe he could pull something off. We'll see what happens.
You see, there wasn't any real edge guarding from NumbNexus right there. Right now, he had an aerial down A. That is going to give him the first SD, and I know that feeling when you're not just below, I'm just over the ledge, and then you're doing an attack and it just screws you up. I know that feeling, so that had to be just bad circumstance for NumbNexus.
Oh yeah, when you're on the edge, you gotta be careful, because if you're just pushed off a bit and pressing the wrong button, you can go flying. Ooh, nice combo by Little Mac. Now waiting for him to land. Ooh, waiting.
I am really impressed that it sent him that high in the sky at 51%.
Yeah, me
Sorry,
too.
46.
And I mean, yeah, and as he was being hit, he was actually like in the 30s, so that was pretty impressive by Little Mac.
One thing I'm curious about is I wonder why NumbNexus has not been putting up much of an edge guarding game, because if you've noticed, whenever he's off the ledge, he doesn't launch fire. He doesn't try to make his opponent think of what's he going to do. He just kind of sits there and acts patiently.
Yeah, exactly. I know. I think he's kind of waiting for Little Mac. I really think that he's at this point trying to stay calm right now. I think he's just trying to really gain control of the stage, because that's also very important when it comes to Smash Brothers, is get control of the stage and get Little Mac off. He's trying to figure out what his gameplay style is, what he does, but Flynn is doing such a good job at controlling the stage and changing up his pattern that it's actually giving Bowser and Nexus a hard time to, you know, figure out what he's doing. So it's really putting him in a tough position right now, making also Flynn so much more confident, just like that, perfectly in the middle.
Right now we have an SD, but you know what, in the same time that SD isn't so so bad, because he was already at 169%. So right now JFlynn is now in his second stock with the 1 stock lead over Bowser, who's already sitting at 90%. So a full power smash attack will most likely KO Bowser at this range.
Yeah, it could. Anything could kill Bowser at this range, actually. I mean, a good smash, good punch in the face. Yeah, you got it.
You see right now, they're both playing so patiently. Very patient. JFlynn does not want to risk his lead. Bowser doesn't want to give him an opportunity to, well, at the same time.
There it is! That
was the opportunity that he was waiting for. So this stock goes 2-0 in JFlynn's favor, and he does move on to the second round, the semifinals, really.
Oh my god, congratulations. Nexus, better off next time, and thanks for playing.
I love the matchup. I definitely did love the matchup, but like I said, it just wasn't in his favor because, what is it? I can't really say why it wasn't in his favor, what was in Nexus' favor. I feel as though maybe he just played a little too safe.
Yeah, I think that was the problem. I feel like Flynn really knew that Nexus was just constantly guarding, so he was using that to his advantage, you know, just punching it out, keeping his distance. The space was absolutely perfect by Flynn, you know? So I feel like Nexus wasn't taking that as an advantage to switch it up a bit. He just kind of stood there and waited for him to be punched like a boxing bag, just like for the height that Bowser is. So,
Alright, so make sure you guys stay tuned for the next match. Thank y'all for watching. See y'all next time.